Hello, I'm Sarah Says Hi and welcome to my channel. Today I have a review for you on the Maui Cookie Lady. She has cookies that are pretty famous. So if you were interested in finding out if the Maui Cookie Lady cookies are worth your money, stay tuned. So now we're gonna try the birthday cake cookie. How the heck you open these things? Oh. These cookies are supposed to be pretty darn good. And the reason why they're pretty darn good is because The Rock and Ludacris swear by them. Her cookies are supposed to be phenomenal because they're large. They're like 4 inches in diameter and about 2 inches thick. So The Rock started posting that he orders these cookies, and then Ludacris jumped it up a notch by actually flying to pick up his order. The Rock had reposted the picture of Ludacris going to pick up his cookies with a private plane. And pretty much since that post, she has just blown up to the point where she is now back ordered that it takes 3 months to get your cookie order. And I brought it up to my coworkers. Well, several of my coworkers all decided, let's just pitch in. We could place an order and see if it's worth it. And at that time, they were $4 a cookie. So the next day, we were still on the fence about how we were gonna order these cookies. I was trying to gather my coworkers' orders because we were gonna place a 24 cookie order. So we were trying to figure out how many cookies each person wanted to order and then what flavors. And then by the time we were ready to place our order, which was just 2 days later after that Rock and Ludacris post, she had raised her prices came out to $7.50 a cookie. So I'm really just kicking myself in the pants that we did not take advantage of that $4 a cookie price. I'm hoping that she does further discounts or something, but in the meantime, we did place that order. So this was our order, and this is now an empty box because I've already distributed the cookies out to my coworkers. So this video, the purpose is to get a review and not just hearing it from me, but hearing it from my coworkers. So I brought my vlogging camera to work, and 2 coworkers wanted to be on camera and 2 did not want to be on camera. And so as I was interviewing them, questioning them about the quality and what their point of view was about these cookies, I realized that the volume was very low, so I'm not sure how that footage is gonna come out. We're gonna try the birthday cake cookie. So here's my cookie. There's white chocolate chips in there. It's pretty massive. Let's see, we'll compare it to a can of soda. All right, here we go. Ooh, I think it's gonna be dry. I broke it off and it's crumbly. Good.
But yeah.
Okay.
So anyways, I think
So this is the half baked, which is the chocolate chip one. It's pretty big. Those are some pretty big chocolate chips right there. Oreo cookie or something in the middle. Oh, there it is. That is beautiful. My son may not get some of this cookie. I may end up eating it. Oh my gosh, this looks so good. Okay, this is worth $7. This one is really good. Abel, try a piece. This one, okay, I would pay $7 for that.
no, it's good.
This one is really good.
Good. The chocolate
Okay.
is good.
The half baked, this one's a winner.
That is. Okay.
Pretty darn good. Did you
So
get that
for
kind?
now.
You got that kind? So these cookies are pretty good, and they're pretty filling. I've eaten about half, and I don't know if I could eat the whole cookie, but they're pretty big. I'm just gonna record this conversation around here about these cookies. So we're gonna ask Diane. Diane tried the white chocolate mac nut. So Diane, what did you think of that cookie?
I thought it was delicious.
Delicious. Okay, and what would you give that flavor on a scale between 1 and 5?
I'd give it a full 5.
Full 5. How about price? Did you think it was worth $7.50?
Yes, as a treat once in a while, yes.
Okay, how about the wait, a 3-month wait for that cookie?
A little long, but anything fun is worth waiting for.
Okay. She also tried the half-baked. So what did you think of that cookie?
I thought it was good. To me, there was too many flavors in one bite. I like my flavors separate, but the chocolate chip was awesome.
Okay, so what would you rate that cookie flavor-wise on a scale between 1 and 5?
I'd give it a 4.5.
4.5. And price, would you pay $7.50 for that cookie?
I would pay it once. I don't know if I'd pay it twice for that one.
Okay, and then would you wait 3 months for that cookie?
Yes.
Oh, okay, there we have it. Abel tried the white chocolate mac nut. So what do you think of that cookie? Your first impressions when you tasted it.
It was a good cookie. I liked it.
Okay, and do you think it was worth $7.50?
Yes. I do think it's worth $7. I'm gonna go back to what Miss Lee said. It's worth $7 once in a while for sure.
Once in a while. How about waiting 3 months for that cookie?
3 months is a little bit long way for me.
Okay.
Too long of a wait.
Okay, and then you tried, oh wait, so let's rate that cookie on flavor.
Okay.
Between 1 and 5, what would you give it?
4.5.
4.5.
Yeah, it's real good. I like it.
Okay, and what else do we rate it on? I guess price.
Price-wise,
1 to 5.
Price wise, about 3.5, 4. I would say
Okay,
that, yeah.
so you think it's a little overpriced?
Just a little bit, tiny bit, but like
Well, how much would you pay for that cookie?
I would pay the $7.
You.
I'm just saying it's a little pricey, but I still pay it.
Okay, and then Abel tried the half-baked, which is the most popular cookie. What do you think of that one?
That one was excellent.
Excellent.
Definitely worth the money.
Okay, so 1 to 5 flavor.
5.
Okay, 1 to 5 for price.
About a 5.
So you would pay $7.50. You would wait 3 months for that
Yeah, I
cookie.
would. If they ordered again, I would probably list order. I'd
Okay.
wait.
Okay, thank you,
No
Abel.
problem.
So Joey, sorry, back to Joey. Joey tried the macadamia and white chocolate mac nut.
Yes.
Okay, so what would you say about that cookie?
It was kind of sweet for my liking, but I bet some people will like it, especially if they're coffee drinkers. I'm not a coffee drinker, but I think it's all right. It's not the best for me. It's just so sweet for me. The dough with the nuts, just okay.
Okay, so how would you rate that cookie on a scale between 1 and 5?
1 and 5, probably rate it about 3.
3. Okay, and what would you rate? Okay, what would you rate the price of that cookie? $7.50 the cookie.
Okay, so probably I would rather pay for about $5 to $6. $6 would be a good price. For
Okay,
that.
$6 would be a good price. And then how about the weight of the cookie? Do you think it was worth the wait?
The weight, like you mean like a 3 months wait?
The 3 months
That's
wait.
too much weight for me.
Okay,
I
so-
would rather pick it up somewhere like Starbucks or Costco. I would like to get that there.
Okay, and then Joey also tried the half-baked. So
Yes.
what would you say about that cookie?
Wow, that was a surprising one because I never expected that cookie to be very good. That's very, very surprising. Very good. Just the right amount of sweetness, the right amount of crunch, and it is really surprising. Very good cookie. Like worth the price.
Worth the price. So what would you give that one for?
Oh, 5.
A 5-star for the
That's
price.
a 5-star
So
price.
You would pay $7.50 for that cookie.
Yes, I would pay that much. Yes.
Okay. How about the wait? Would you wait 3 months for that cookie?
I would be if I've tasted it before and I want to order it. Yes, if I want that cookie for Christmas, I would wait for it.
You would wait for it.
Yeah.
Okay. So Chris is gonna give his opinion on what he thinks of the Maui cookie ladies. So you tried the half-baked?
I tried the coffee Kona one.
Okay.
Espresso.
So what did you think of the coffee Kona espresso one?
Well, like, for the fact that it was it came like 3 days after, so it wasn't like at freshest. It for some reason, it stayed moist in the middle, although like the outer layer was kind of dry. But the lady could bake some cookies, for sure.
Okay, so what would you give that rating on a scale between 1 and 5, the
1 to
flavor?
5, I would say flavor would be like a 4.5.
Okay, how about value for the money?
Value?
Would you pay $7.50 for that?
Yeah, that's the thing. That's probably my only kind of gripe would be the value, but it's a big cookie for sure.
Okay, and then how about the wait time? Three-month wait for that cookie?
Yeah, I don't know about that though, but you know, if you're famous, you're busy. What can you do? You know.
Yeah. Okay, and then what other flavor did you try?
The macadamia.
Okay,
chocolate.
the white chocolate macadamia?
I like that one.
You like that one?
Yeah.
So what would you say, what did you like about it?
Oh, well, like I said, with both cookies, it's just everything kind of balances each other out. You know, the sweetness, and there's a little bit of that saltish kind of taste to it. I think it wasn't too overpowering, so everything kind of just, they complement each other pretty much.
Did you think that either cookie was dry tasting?
Well, you know, like you know, one of our coworkers said it was kind of it tasted, well, it was dry looking, but it didn't taste dry.
Okay.
It was still like, you know, considering 3 days after.
Okay, so what would you rate the flavor of the white chocolate macadamia nut on a scale between 1 and
I
5?
gave it a 5.
How about the value? Would you pay $7.50 for that macadamia nut cookie?
Yeah, like they're all the same, so very much I'm kind of on the fence with that one. I would just to try it out.
Would you wait 3 months for that cookie?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, you would. Okay, thank you, Chris.
Yeah.
So the cookies arrive in this beautiful pink and white box, and they come in these really cute packages. I mean, she gets like props for the packaging. They're super cute. She tries to buy ingredients that are made in Maui so she can support locally. Her chocolates, it says, we proudly showcase chocolates from producers Design Gourmet from Belgium and Goutard Chocolate Company of San Francisco, who are committed to ethical cocoa sourcing and social responsibility. So I placed the order on August 2nd. It looks like the shipping company received the order on August 3rd. I know that they do bake the cookies in Maui. They're not outsourced. I think she just outsources the shipping. The order is about 2.5 months. I round it up and I say 3 months. That's what I'm talking about when I interview my coworkers. I said 3 months. Okay, technically it was 2.5 months wait. My opinion on these cookies. I tried the macadamia nut cookie and I actually felt that it was kind of dry, and she shipped the cookies on the 16th. They arrived to us the 18th. We opened them and ate them the 19th, which is today. So we ate them about 3 days after they had been made. Give or take, maybe she made them on the 15th and shipped them out on the 16th. That's very possible. So we probably ate 3 or 4 day old cookies. They were still enjoyable. So the macadamia nut one, it's white chocolate mac nut. I do say that one was a little bit drier, and I only say that because it felt crumbly when I broke off a piece, but it was still enjoyable. It was still moist enough where I didn't feel like I was choking to get the cookie down. I did like that there were large pieces of white chocolate in there. I didn't actually get a bite of macadamia nuts, but from what I recall, they were like whole pieces. They were not chopped up. I would give the macadamia nut, I would probably give it a 3 out of 5 stars. I know my coworkers are probably gonna disagree. Really split on this. Even some of the coworkers that had tried it that were not on camera at all, even some of them really enjoyed it. And then there was one who didn't. So we were kind of like split down 50-50 on the white chocolate macadamia. I would say half of us really enjoyed that cookie and thought it was a great flavor and thought that for the price it was good, the weight it was good, and the other half were like, nah, I think they could have done better. So the next flavor that I tried was the birthday cake one. And birthday cake is not my absolute favorite. I ordered the birthday cake actually to help with the ordering process. There was one person in our group that cannot have any nuts. That is the only cookie that was available to us at the time that we could order that did not have a nut. And so I kind of helped with that order by placing an order of a birthday cake. Someone else also had to place a birthday cake because you have to order them in multiples of 3, which was one of my pet peeves about this. I'll get into that in a little bit later. But so I did try the birthday cake one, And it was okay. Again, when I broke off the piece, I felt it was kind of crumbly. It did have good flavor. I think any kid would really enjoy that cookie. I'm more of a chocolate fan or of a nut fan. Even if it was oatmeal raisin, that would have been fine with me. But I really felt like it was an average cookie. So I would rate the birthday cake one also a 3 out of 5. I would not pay $7.50 for that cookie. And I don't think that cookie was worth a 2.5 month wait. The half-baked one. That cookie won me over. I totally thought it was worth it. I give it a 5 out of 5 on flavor. It was not dry at all. It was delicious. I mean, it really was an amazing cookie. You bite into it and there's a whole Oreo cookie. There's a whole Reese's Pieces peanut butter cup. There are Snickers pieces, I believe, in there. And then there's also these really delicious, huge chocolate chips, milk chocolate chips that are in the cookie as well. I did have a hard time distinguishing the Snickers. I couldn't really taste the Snickers, but I think it's just me because some of my other coworkers were saying that they were able to taste the Snickers. That one I felt was totally worth the money, the value. I would pay $7.50 for that cookie. I would wait the 2.5 months for that cookie. My only pet peeve that I have with placing an order online is the fact that she makes you purchase your cookies in multiples of 3. So that was the most difficult for us when we were trying to put this cookie order together, because let's say, well, for example, I had one coworker that could not have any nuts. And basically all of the cookies had some kind of nut in it. So in order to help her out with her order so that she could get a cookie that she could actually eat, so I had to order the birthday cake. Another coworker had to order the birthday cake as well. I think if you're placing an order that big, I don't think you should be so limited on purchasing flavors by multiples of 3. Really, I thought that was a big annoyance. As popular as she is, I don't think it's gonna hurt if she had to break up her orders by putting one special cookie in my order. I can see why she does it. She probably bakes them at a dozen. So it's easier for her to distribute 3 cookies at a time when it's a dozen versus distributing them one at a time in her packages, and maybe there's an oddball cookie left that doesn't get put into a package. I think if you're spending this kind of money on cookies, I don't think you should be limited to purchasing them in groups of 3. The other annoyance I have was the online website did not match the checkout. So when I went to place the order, you know, we had gathered up everything. She had a list of all the cookie flavors that were available. And then when I went to go check out, suddenly things were not in season. For example, we wanted an oatmeal cookie and it was grayed out. You couldn't order the oatmeal one. So then I had to go back to my coworkers and discuss with them again, okay, you can't order oatmeal, so what one do you want now? I thought overall, this was a pretty good experience. I do think the cookies are a good value. They're very good. The Maui Cookie Lady obviously knows what she's doing. The flavors that she combines are just phenomenal. You're not gonna find cookies like this in your local bakery. You really are not. That's why she can justify the price that she does, is because they are gourmet quality ingredients inside of these cookies. I would probably do it again, and actually Gold Belly, which is the company that she uses that does the shipping, they actually did send in the box, there was a coupon, I think there's a coupon code for $20 off our next purchase of $50 or more. So I probably will take advantage of that and we'll place another order and get a little bit of a break there. Really hope that you guys enjoyed this review. Give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.